Okay, we finally hit 35. God damn it. Let's do this. Let's check this out.
Heed this oath. As clouds that cover the heavens, will the knights protect the Cienjo.
Draw! Yes, Master.
As
Clouds that cover the heavens!
will the knights protect the Cienjo!
Hold firm. A Cloud Knight must never let slip their will, nor let slacken their form.
Yes, Master!
Master, he doesn't recognize us.
So it is with the Mara Strike. To become stricken with Mara is to be a long-life species. If I too become stricken in times hereafter, you must not hold back.
Yes, Master.
No sense of time, humanity waiting, a serious case. You should leave, Genuine.
Farewell, Master. Your gift of instruction, and with pain this strife.
Nine 9,996, 9,997, 9,998, 9,999, 10,000!
A Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon, nor let slacken their form. Though, you'll have to grow a little taller before the Knights will have you.
I want to be like you, General. I want to be a famous Xianzhou legend.
You do. It is a difficult road.
But that's the road you took, right, General?
Seeing as you're so full of fighting spirit.
Yeah. I won't hold back.
pretty fucking dope. Pretty fucking dope. Alright, fucking get to it. Challenge? 45? Did I actually do this? What about it actually do this? I level 50s. Yeah, I just want to kill the guys. Okay? I could turn invisible. So I could just walk past them, right?
Don't mess with me. Data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery. Let me end your misery.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Time for some swordplay. Blade in flight! A sharp scythe needs targets. Let me end your misery.
Enemy targets detected. Inputting commands. Whoa.
So, how many must strike with heart?
Hurt. character is cheating. Fucking invisible.
Great. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Great.
Commencing support. Oh!
Blade in flight!
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery. Let me end your misery. Practice is over. Swords descend!
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
It's go.
What the fuck? Enter battle more than 2 times without the guards on alert? They never fucking saw me. Bro, they never fucking saw me. Invisible. Cheese ass game, bro. Oh, that's in the league. Free.
one-time enemy. Ha! Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Defend the weak.
What a headache. Let me end your misery. Time for a shot. All better now?
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
So you are afraid of me. Let me end your misery. So, how many— Blade in flight! Naughty children, don't let— Nap time. A one-time enemy. Impressive.
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? Let me end your misery. That'll take more than medicine. Here comes the medicine. I can breathe easy again. Let me end your misery.
Time to go on the offensive. To the finish!
Time for some sword play. A sharp scythe needs targets. A one-time enemy. Strike with heart. Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery. That'll take more than medicine.
Nice teamwork.
So, how many of my moves? Ha! What a headache.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
So you are afraid of me. Let me end your misery. Time time for some swordplay! Nap time.
I'm on guard.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
A one-time enemy.
All better now?
Defend the weak.
Don't mess with me!
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
A one-time enemy.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
A one-time enemy.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
I can breathe easy again.
Indestructible.
I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past! Let me end your misery. Let me end your misery. Who's next?
Hey, get my shit. Yeah. Good looking. Tasha needs help. Of course.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Anything for the Tasha.
can I talk to you for a moment? I have a favor to ask. Something... rather personal. I want to thank you again for recovering the Wonder Medicine. It meant a lot to me. But disposing of Vash's reagents isn't enough to solve the medical supply shortage. Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is running low. Thanks to you, the route to the overworld through the furnace core has reopened. I'd like to use it to return to the surface and see if I can get some help. I knew you'd be interested. Remember my adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago? After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and asked Sampo to deliver it to my parents' old address. I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought me my mother's reply. That's exactly what I thought when I got her letter. Mom said they still live at the old house, but they're not working on the front lines anymore. They should still have some connections in the medical school and the hospital, though. If I'm lucky, maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld. Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again, and I can tell from my mom's letter that they feel the same. If possible, I would like you to go with me. Wonderful. That's such a relief. I've sent another letter to my mom telling her to find us near Fountain Plaza. Don't worry, I know my way around the administrative district.
Got a reunion on our hands.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds. Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened. We're a little early. I've got an idea. I want to buy my mom a gift. You're more of an overworld local than I am now. Any suggestions? Flowers, huh? That's a great idea. I've been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like. Flowers it is, then. Can you lead the way? Eversummer? Was that always the name? Seems I was too young to get the irony back then. Sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here. Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the tradition in my family. Mom, Dad, Vash, and I, whenever something good happened, we sent each other flowers to celebrate. Do you want to hear a flower story? As an orphan, I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family my birthday. And each year on that day, my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow. And the number of stems represented how many years had passed since I joined the family. I only found out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a beautiful childhood, and I still haven't had the chance to thank them for that. Each year for their anniversary, my dad would send my mom a bouquet of ball peonies wrapped in red paper. I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end. It does fit their marriage.
What should I buy?
Oh, ball peonies, is it? 1 second. I'll get it ready for you. There you go. Sorry for the wait. Hope to see you again soon.
All done? May I have a look? Ball peonies. Nice pick. I wonder if Dad still sends Mom flowers on their anniversary. I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be so happy. Let's go. My mom will be there soon. Best not to leave old folks waiting.
These ball peony blossoms are...
Come around and have a look.
Mom!
Nat? Nat, is that you? Oh, come here, my darling.
It's been too long, Mom. Too long. Sorry, I don't usually get this emotional. How have you been, Mr. Oswell? Thank you so much for taking care of my parents these last 10 years.
I'm doing fine, Miss Natasha, just fine. Look at you. You've blossomed into a fine young woman. Such a pity that your father...
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is he...
It was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad. He passed away very peacefully.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. For 10 years, I left you both in the overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear all this weight.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground. Don't be so harsh on yourself, daughter.
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help. I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. You're the only person I can go to for help.
Oh, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father? He would be proud of you. We have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, I should be able to get it for you. Be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up later.
That's a mistake. We got all the time in the world.
It's all right. I was prepared. Although it still hurts to hear it from Mom. With her help, we'll be able to ease the Underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope. I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time. Let's head back to the Underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Mr. Oswell? I thought you headed back home with Mom. How come...
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's something I have to tell you in person.
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is, in the first 2 years after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vash.
What? Letters from Vash? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
Of course, miss. I recognized his handwriting. You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself. Actually, those letters were intended for your eyes only. The delivery address was the Underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house, to me.
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
I'm sorry, miss. I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vash stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him. That's why I put the letters in a secure place, waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again. I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
Do you have the letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course, here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend a cure to bitter cold? Vash didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity, even after he left the city. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research. But how can that be? There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. Still, it's possible he may have gone completely insane before he started writing them. I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
Leave the city? You are taking too much risk, Miss Natasha.
I know, Mr. Oswell. But I have a hero with me. He saved the underworld. I'm sure he'll protect me, right? Vash, it's been so many years. Are you still alone in the blizzard? Oh, ignore me. I'm just talking to myself. Let's go. It's time to face my past head-on. Such harsh cold. It's hard to imagine anyone surviving in these conditions. Unless blizzard immunity is real. Let's hurry up. We need to find any clues that Vash may have left behind before both of us become ice sculptures.
What a headache. A one-time enemy.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Nice teamwork.
Let me end your misery.
Time to go on the offensive.
So, how many of my moves can you do? Let me end your misery.
A delicate operation. Here, this looks like lab equipment. Maybe Vash left it behind. Huh. Still, it's all just used test tubes, beakers, and other vessels. There's no sign of any sample reagents or lab notes for that matter. Oh, I know my brother. He's meticulous when it comes to medical experiments. There's no way he wouldn't document his results. I want to go deeper into the snow plains. Can you press on any further? Gosh, the temperature keeps getting lower, but we can't give up halfway. No need. Don't you underestimate the leader of Wildfire. Let's press on then. This may not sound like me, but I hope that deity the architects worship can grant us some luck.
Citizens? Outside the walls? Hey, you two! Stop right there!
That's a Silvermane guard. Is he yelling at us? Oh, I'd almost forgotten. No one can leave Belobog without authorization. Looks like we need to talk our way out of this.
I can't say you sound suspicious, but I can't just take your word for it either.
Captain, look at her necklace. Maybe she's telling the truth.
It's the same as Dr. Vash's.
My brother does wear an identical necklace. Do you know him?
Are you really his sister? Dr. Vash saved a lot of my soldiers.
Saved your soldiers?
Yes. Take a look at the guards patrolling outside the city. All of them are risking their lives. Aside from the monster-related casualties, we lose men to frostbite every year. But thanks to the medicine the doctor leaves us, my soldiers are able to withstand the cold. They can make camps in the snow plains as footholds for our patrols. If it weren't for the doctor, we would have long since frozen to death.
Medicine. Blizzard immunity.
We don't know. Dr. Vash is elusive. My squad only met him once, and he didn't seem like the talkative type. He leaves the medicine at specific locations, and our patrols go there to collect it. The medicine is extremely potent. A small vial could keep someone warm for a week. Speaking of the doctor, it's been a long time since we last saw him. At least 2 or 3 years. I hope he's alive and well.
So he really did have a breakthrough in the snow plains. Oh, did the medicine have any side effects for you?
Side effects? Not that I know of. If there were a problem, it'd be that we couldn't go back to the city until the effect had worn off.
Because the city would be too hot for us. We'd break a sweat just sitting idle.
Thanks for the information. We're planning to head deeper into the snow plains to find my brother.
Seems like you've made up your mind. I'd really like to send some of my men with you, but we can't leave our posts. Here, take this medicine. If what you two told me is true, I'm sure you're more than capable of handling yourselves out there.
Thank you, Captain. We'll take it with us. Come on.
Don't mess with me! A one-time enemy. Let me end your misery.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Nice teamwork. To the finish!
A one-time. What a headache.
A delicate operation.
So you are afraid of me. Let me end your misery. So, how many of my moves can you pull?
You're in bad shape. Come on, man. Hold on. That's a big guy over there. Did you see that? There's something on the monster's back. Oh, the blizzard immunity. Shall we drink it? It's your call. I'm ready. Doctor's got your back. Can you feel it? It seems like Vash's medicine is working.
Lamps ablaze.
So warm.
Forward!
from your chain! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past! Blade in flight!
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
I can breathe easy again.
Defend the weak.
Don't mess with me!
Lance at the ready.
So you are afraid of me. Time for some sword play! What a headache.
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork.
It's done. That was my first time seeing you in battle. You've got some moves, don't you? No wonder you were able to save the underworld.
Yeah, drop the drawers.
Let's have a look over there. My gut tells me we should find something connected to Vash. These are records of his experiments. It's Vash's handwriting. This must be the location of his final lab. Come have a look. His last experiment was nearly 2 years ago? What happened after that? Huh. His notes seem to suggest he was working to improve blizzard immunity. Brother, where are you? What happened? Sorry. I needed to take a moment. After seeing the letters Mr. Oswald kept for me, I was hoping things might have ended differently. I shouldn't have asked you to come with me to such a dangerous place. I do. I can't forgive him for what he's done. Nor can I say I don't miss him. Maybe I should feel glad. The medicine might not have been what he wanted it to be, but it came to something. Maybe he found some inner peace. You're right. There can be no forgiveness for the crimes he committed. He didn't deserve the title of doctor. But maybe this blizzard immunity can now bring benefit to others, even if it was made by a monster. Human beings really are conflicted life forms. I'll take his records and data with me, and continue what he started. One day the world will see a perfect blizzard immunity. Before we leave, I'd like to ask for another favor. The last one, I promise. That should do. Hope it can withstand the snow. You're right. Let me think. Here lies Vash. My brother. That'll do. Thank you for helping me. I feel like a great weight has been lifted. So long, brother. Hope you don't forget Dad's teaching. A doctor does not get to choose his or her patient, my children. Remember, never say no to those who come to you for help. Never.
The thief has stolen parts again? How am I going to track down this crook?
I ain't even got no shoes on, little girl.
Oh, it's you. There have been a few unusual thefts in the dwelling over the past few days. The vagrants say that the parts they worked so hard to obtain have completely vanished. They're worried that there's a thief in the dwelling. Despite our investigations, no one has been able to track down the thief. What's even stranger is that the thief appears to be only interested in stealing parts and doesn't care about other valuable items. The vagrants had no choice but to ask Mr. Svarog to look into it, but he still hasn't found anything. I investigated the matter myself, but I came up empty-handed. Jeez, I'm baffled. What a strange thief. Are you also here to look into this case? Perhaps if we work together, we can uncover some clues that I missed. It's just, I haven't found enough clues yet. The thief is really tricky. They haven't left any traces in the dwelling. Oh, I heard the vagrants on patrol last night ran across the thief again, but I haven't had time to look into it. Should we go ask them? You sound so cool. You're like one of the characters from Mr. Svarog's movies. Aren't they called detectives? Seeing you so fired up has me excited too. Now, let's get started. Sir, how are you? I heard you saw the thief who stole the parts last night. Can you tell us what happened?
Little thief.
Ah! Who's there? Oh, Clara, it's you. I thought it was... You scared the living daylights out of me. I did see the thief last night, but who is this person next to you? Trailblazer? Oh, I know. You're the outsider who's made a name for themselves around town, right? Oh, wow. I feel way better knowing that a big shot like you is here to catch the thief. Hold on. I'll explain what happened last night. Just let me gather my thoughts first. Okay. So, last night, I was on patrol when I bumped into the thief stealing the parts. Then I just... Goodness, I was so scared. It was dreadful. I was cold and hungry while on patrol last night, so I decided to return to the dwelling and heat up some leftover canned food for a snack. But when I entered the tent, the thief's silhouette scurried across my vision. I couldn't see the thief's face because the tent was so dark, but I could tell he wasn't a nice guy. Because when he turned to flee, he swung a knife right across my face. In that moment, I really thought I was going to die. I could feel the blades chill on my cheeks and smell its rusty scent. The weapon that fella had was definitely a metal one. That's the only thing I'm certain of. Also, I saw the outline of him in the dark. The fella's head was absolutely square! Yes, you heard me, square! Can you believe that? Someone with a square head? It was truly terrifying!
It sounds bizarre, but it could be a clue. I'll jot it down. Sir, please take a deep breath. So, the thief was armed with a metal weapon and had a, square head, correct?
Yes! That's correct!
I'm struggling to make sense of these clues. Do you have any thoughts?
I'm sorry. I was too scared. When a shadow leaps out at you, who could possibly pay attention to such tiny details?
It seems that's everything. We now know one of the culprit's physical traits, and that he is extremely violent. But how can we track him down?
Yes, I remember something. While the culprit was hurrying to escape, he knocked something over. He may have left some clues or something.
This is a crucial clue. Let's go investigate the crime scene together.
I think he ran that way. No one has touched the crime scene, so any traces he left behind should still be there. Please, catch the thief for us.
Take a look at these marks. These are very suspicious. Could they have been left by the culprit? They point in that direction. Let's go take a look. And look at these. How unusual.
Come on.
The tracks stop here. I guess we'll have to look around. This is where the mechanical waste is disposed of, though. Could it be... Oh, okay. I'll follow you. Let's split up. Wait, what's that noise?
Time for some sword play!
Not a scratch.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
Defend the weak.
Let me end your misery.
A delicate operation. Victory means preparation.
Will of preservation!
Great.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance! Forward!
Great. Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Indestructible.
What a headache. Let me end your misery.
Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again. Swords descend!
You're in bad shape.
Fracture!
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. How many of my moves can you block?
Not a scratch.
Let me end your misery. Who's next?
Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
I'm okay.
What a headache.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Onward!
Blade in flight! I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past! Who's next? I can breathe easy
I'm on guard.
again. Time for some sword play. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend!
That'll take more than medicine. All better now?
Fracture!
That was a fucking close one. Damn.
It's a tiny robot? It looks like it's carrying the vagrant's missing part and those tracks and metal scratches we noticed earlier. It appears we're thinking the same thing. This small robot doesn't appear to be a Bellabog creation. Ah! It's noticed us!
Human. Injured.
I don't understand what it's saying. It appears to be trying to say something. Is it trying to say
Human. Parts. Rivets. Parts. Need.
it appears to have a malfunction, but it seems that it needs the I've never seen a robot. Although the small robot appears to want to communicate, its speech is all scrambled. Perhaps there's an issue with its language module. This little guy probably can't understand what we're saying either.
Run. Escape. Open. Fire. Workshop. Chase. Don't.
No, we can't let it escape. What should we do? We gotta stop it.
Hurt. Pain. No. Hurt. Don't. Pain. Suffer. Sorry. Parts. Sorry. Don't mess with me. Blade in flight! Sorry. Hurt. Suffer. Pain. No. Pain. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Hurt. Sorry. Suffer. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Sorry. Ouch. Pain. Sorry.
Why?
Sorry. Pain. Suffer. Sorry.
It seems to have stopped working. Was it begging for mercy? I'm not sure what happened either. I feel bad about this. I guess we should return this little fella and the parts. I think I can... I'll repair it. And if I can't, I'll ask Mr. Svarog for help. He always knows what to do.
Initiating assessment of the robot's condition. Please wait, Clara.
While Mr. Svarog is assessing this little fella, let's give it a quick checkup ourselves. This paint job and these custom But one thing is for certain. This little fella is not under remote control. He's operating entirely of his own accord. Its design is, well, unique. I've never seen a robot with a design like this before. It really seems like something that was thrown together rather quickly. Its creator most likely didn't consider whether the system would function properly or not. Is it a failed robot pet creation that has been abandoned? But if it's a pet, then why would it gather parts itself? I've heard that some vagrants in the dwelling keep the little robots they find as pets. Some vagrants also make modifications to their pets, which they call pet upgrades. Pets like that are pretty rare, but some of the folks who have them have formed a small community to share ideas. Some are interested in nurturing robots. Others force them into battle. If my memory serves me right, the parts this little fella stole were originally designed for that kind of pet upgrade. The vagrants, or to be more accurate, the majority of the people in the underworld, regard robots as nothing more than tools. But I disagree. Robots have their own thoughts and feelings. It's great that you understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I just suddenly felt some strong emotions. Let's get back to work on repairing the small robot. This jack's placement is odd. The chip is buried deep inside. If you don't look closely enough, you won't even find it.
Assessment of the robot's condition is complete. The shell damage is estimated to be 98.2%. The assessment concludes that a total recovery is impossible. It is recommended that the robot's external shell be removed and replaced, while keeping the outer circuitry and related transmission devices.
You can always rely on Mr. Svarog to come up with a brilliant idea. So, I guess we'll have to go find a new robot shell to fix it, right? I'm not sure if anyone sells this kind of thing. However, there must be some robot shells lying around the machine graveyard. Everyone calls it a graveyard, but there are actually lots of useful parts buried there. I'm gonna return the parts to the vagrants first. Then I'll check on the little fella. Can I trust you to find a shell in the machine graveyard, big brother? Really? You could have what it takes to be a prospector. Then, I'll entrust this task to you, big brother. Look for Toby at the front entrance. His appearance is crude, but he's the robot most familiar with the machine graveyard. Just follow Toby.
Hello, guests of Miss Clara. Please do as you wish. It's my honor to serve you. Miss Clara has assigned me the task of planning your sightseeing route in the machine graveyard. I will guide you down the path. Would you like to engage in super speed mode? If so, please confirm by spinning counterclockwise 10 times, then clockwise by 270 degrees.
What a headache.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
Let me end your misery. So, how many of my moves can you block?
Naughty children, don't listen.
Nice teamwork.
Let me end your misery. Strike with heart! Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery. Time for some sword play.
All better now?
What a headache. Let me end your misery.
We have arrived at our first destination. This model is known as the Dire Wolf, and was scrapped after it sustained piercing damage during a battle with another robot pet, which caused the chainsaw's fuel tank to burst.
Robot pet battles sound a little frightening. The inside of the armor is a total mess due to being melted by the heat. Unfortunately, it appears to be useless.
We are on our way to the second destination. Please take a seat, buckle up, and hold tight. Caution! You have exceeded the speed limit. Please obey Bellabog traffic laws. On the road, safety is the top priority.
I'm okay.
Nice teamwork. Indestructible.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
I'm on guard.
Let me end your misery. Let me end your misery.
Here comes the medicine.
Lance at the ready. Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
We have arrived at our second destination. This module is called the Beetle, which is the same as mine. This machine was scrapped because it accelerated erratically for 7.1 kilometers after it incorrectly interpreted a command, causing the engine to catch fire and the core module to melt down.
That is such an odd reason to be scrapped. However, the shell appears to be in good condition, so I'll bring it with me.
Your trip has concluded. Please keep an eye out for vehicles approaching from the back or sides, as well as enemies and automatons. Your trip has concluded. I appreciate you putting your trust in Toby. A 5-star review for this trip has been automatically generated for you. You're welcome.
Clara, it's time for a break. You shouldn't repair machines when you have negative emotions. It's bad for your physical and mental health.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. I'm fine. Oh, you're back already. How did it go? Did Toby help you find a shell? This shell... It doesn't appear to be the same design as this little fella's. But it shouldn't matter. The structures of these small robots are nearly identical. Thank you for bringing this to me. I finished extracting that chip from the small robot. Now, all that's left to do is move all this circuitry into the new shell. Although its appearance has changed a lot, I think we did a good job. But what I just did... Is it any different from those pet upgrades that the Vagrants perform?
Not compatible. Incompatible.
Huh? It's making a strange sound.
Incompatible.
What's going on? Is it malfunctioning?
Incompatible. Incompatible.
Risk level high. Clara, get away now.
Big brother, watch out! It's out of control!
Incompatible. Incompatible. So, how many of my moves strike with heart?
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
I'm on guard.
To the finish!
What a headache. Terminate.
Phew. That was close. Fortunately, Mr. Svarog and Big Brother acted fast. Why did the little fella... Was there a compatibility issue?
Troubleshooting. Assessment. The system on the chip and the new hardware are incompatible, causing the robot to behave erratically. The current issue has been resolved. Risk level low. Alert lifted.
It appears to have adjusted to its new shell after the battle. That's great! But I'd like to keep a closer eye on it for a while. Compatibility tests should take a few days. Hopefully, it'll be all back to normal by then. I'm also curious about where this little fella came from. Could you please come back later, Big Brother? I need to look into something. I may require your assistance. Thank you, Big Brother. I'll text you when this little fella is fixed. Mr. Svarog, I'd like to give this little fella a name. Any ideas for a good name?
Accessing name database. Search results. Abby, Abigail, Ada, Addison.
I should come back to Clara later. It's getting late. Where to now?
You! We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron, and she refused to let anyone go with her. Versman is in the mines. He's Hook's daddy, and he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like... Thank you.
I gotta say this little badass kid, bro. God dang it. But I can fast travel.
Nice.
Look, little badass. I'm strong. I say it all, y'all.
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
Save it! We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us. Such a rat! You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the mine, and we have to work for those guys. Traitor! Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
Oh, little Hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong. It's your daddy who bullied us first. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
Back off. I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that. Unlike you all who just look for trouble every day.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson. Guys, get him!
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy without passing through Hook. It's you! Come and help Hook!
Another punching bag? Fine by me. I'll kick all your butts!
Don't mess with me!
Blade in flight! Time for a shot. Nap time.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
So, strike with heart!
Daddy! Don't worry about...
Good. The conflict...
Daddy?
But... It's just a...
It's getting late. Where to now?
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. Ask him. See?
You are gonna spoil that kid. That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away. Do you understand?
Hook understands.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of. See you later.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble. Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team. Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course. I'm just too old for this.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side? I have to start preparing for your future. People say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Daddy...
Forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure. I guess so. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I haven't seen a second one in my life. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice. Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Hook seems to be giving me a look like, I want to talk to you outside the clinic now. So that's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something. Yes! We can't just stand by and do nothing. That detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back. You'll help me, won't you? Alright then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big brother. See ya! slow, honorary member of the moles. You should have gotten here before Hook. Let me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's most trusted miner.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman. But after what happened over at that Geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably true. After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people were not there. When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief. Yes. The shelter was usually crowded, so thieves would have had a hard time stealing things when everyone was around. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief, but...
But... what?
Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. But they all claim to not have stolen anything. Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying. I agree. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
Hook? What's the matter?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time. How foolish of me.
We just need you to answer a few questions.
Okay. Ask away. It would be good to clear myself of suspicion. Nothing special. I just went out to get some fresh air. Oh dear, oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi, but I swear it's the truth. Mr. Fursman, he's a good person. Though... oh, never mind. Oh, no, oh, no. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me. Detector? No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything. Is that all the questions you have? Have I proven my innocence? Oh dear. All this waiting around is enough to make me even more anxious.
you steal Daddy's detector?
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry. You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
I have the right to remain silent. I withhold my opinion toward this question. No.
Ugh. I'll give you one.
I've seen all sorts of things in my life. Great. I like your style. Customers who don't fuss up. Look, the cook. What do I have to gain from lying? Trust me, something's...
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Nope. I'm no thief.
Really? Well, you better answer our questions honestly.
Ask away. Let's not waste time. Spacing out. Didn't notice anything. Good man. But a bit of a cheapskate. Nope. What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the thief. Well, it's the hunch of Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
Well, well, well. What's this? Playing detective, are we?
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
You little brat. How dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shady thing.
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes for your little detective game. I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me? It's just that I happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing? That old fursman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply. And it's because I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself. Anyway, he found that geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the old fursman I knew. Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for fursmen, I'll tell you a secret. The helper over there, I saw him sneak into fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most suspicious one? I don't care if you believe me or not. I've told you all I know. Now leave me alone if you don't have any more questions. I'm busy.
Look, the head is spinning. Do you remember everything they said?
Don't worry, I've written it all down for you. Remember, among these 4 people, only the real thief would lie. The cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and...
Come on, let's go
I didn't pay attention at all. So, I'm probably gonna fuck this.
Look, figured it out. You're the one who stole Daddy's detector.
What? What? You have the wrong person! I didn't steal anything! I knew you'd suspect me. I shouldn't have returned to the shelter at that time. If only I hadn't returned to the shelter. I really didn't do it! I don't know anything! You just think I'm a pushover. I beg you. I never even stole pocket money from my parents.
Maybe he really isn't the thief. Well, just think about it. Sweta said that only the real thief would lie to us. If the thief really is the helper, then what he and the merchant said would both be wrong. Adults are all so on. Let's go look around where Daddy kept the detector. Maybe we can find some clues there. This is the label from a that way. Let's go to... people must have been on this box. Wait a minute. What's that smell? It's got a spicy smell. This smells like stone-grilled own.
What?
Not too many people smell like this. The thief appears to have taken Daddy's treasure. And it seems that this damaged probe is one of the detector's components. Has Daddy's treasure been sold already? Oh, where could the thief have gone? Think, Hook, think. Oh yeah! I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine when I came here. Could he be involved in this? Follow Hook! Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha. Hook thought he was really sick or something. If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy!
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not? Just tell me.
You two stop right there! Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived!
Just doing a little business. What's all the fuss? Oh boy, I knew it was too good to be true. I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook, please, don't point that thing at me. It's scary.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
You stole Daddy's treasure! Diggertron will not spare you.
This is all that old Bursman's fault. Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune. It's not fair!
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
What kind of a reason are you looking for? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing? Anyway, I got the device now. Come take it, if you have the guts.
Diggertron, get ready.
Let's take it in. That gave me Hook to use. Fuck it.
Strike with heart!
Not a scratch.
I'm okay. That'll take more than medicine. You're in bad shape.
Defend the weak.
What a headache. Let me end your misery.
Here comes the medicine.
Don't mess with me.
You sure talk tough for someone who can't fight. Come on, hand the detector over to Hook. Huh? No, Daddy's treasure! It's broken! What? What?
Hey! Now this is Sampo's time to shine. Of course! I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I? Listen here. There's a fellow in Boulder Town they call Balloway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser. Although he claims that he doesn't do appraisals anymore for ancient relics, he actually still does a bit behind the scenes for ones that are of especially high value. I think this device of yours is probably worth a lot. It might be a good idea to try your luck with Balloway. Here's a trick. First, pretend that you want this business tactic as
Halloween the Miner's Lamp. Let's go into town to...
have a safe.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I'm already retired from appraising ancient relics, so unless this detector is some
Look at this! The detector's probe broke off.
Oh, ho, ho. This certainly is a rare
Yes! Look extra close. Yeah.
This device. I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one before. I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure. Even broken, I'd be willing to pay a high price for it. What do you say? The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Now, it's nothing more than a pile of junk with no practical value. I'm willing to offer a generous price for this thing, so do you want to sell it or not?
All right then. Let's go find Daddy.
Where have you been, Hook? I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you. What's wrong with this kid? Why? What happened?
Big Brother and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it. But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still works?
The Geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't help one bit.
What are you apologizing for?
But...
The detector but at the end
So...
is...
I don't care. Give me the fucking rep. Damn. Thank you. Shit, I ain't got nothing left for the main fucking story for now. 800. Let's get this shit.
A one-time enemy.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
A one-time enemy. Blade in flight!
Time for a savor the vigor of it.
Lance at the ready.
Fracture!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What a headache. Let me end your misery. Time for some swordplay. Strike with heart.
You're in bad shape.
Indestructible.
Let me end your misery.
Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me.
I done hit 18, that's what I didn't do.
What a headache.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Blade in flight!
Nap time. I'm okay.
Don't mess with me.
Enemy targets detected. Enough.
Naughty children, don't listen.
I can breathe easy again.
Commencing support.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
Enemy targets detected. Is that...
Strike with heart! A sharp scythe needs targets. What a headache. Let me end your misery.
Commencing support. Oh!
All better now?
Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery.
Enemy targets, I'll contain them.
So, a blade in flight!
Is that fucking Cosmo?
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
I need T Young so bad.
There's no way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
Time well spent. What a headache.
We have the upper hand. Is that...
Time for some swordplay. Blade in flight!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
I should have killed. God damn it.
Don't mess with me.
We have the upper hand. Enough.
So, how many of my...
All better now?
I can breathe easy again. Let me end your misery. A sharp scythe needs targets. Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
That motherfucker.
We have the upper hand. Inputting commands.
A one-time enemy.
Naughty children, don't listen. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
Here comes the medicine.
Thanks. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
Hell, I forgot they came. Still got a job. Don't stop it. Can I fight this big motherfucker?
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
Great.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Great.
Enemy targets detected. Oh! Strike with heart!
All better now?
Commencing support.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Lawfu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Great.
Look, got a fighter. It's happening.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Great.
Magic. That should have brought low. I have to keep my knee for this fight.
Only a scratch.
Not so fast. Feeling a little dizzy?
Oh, he's
Commencing support. Inputting commands. Whoa.
Here comes the medicine.
Thanks.
Let me end your misery.
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Zoning out. I can help. Ready?
Ouch.
See you later.
I'll contain them.
Time for a shot.
Thanks for the support.
What a headache. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again. Don't mess with me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
What a headache. Let me end your misery.
Who's next?
Something for everybody. Watch your feet.
God damn. You shake it off? Fuck. Finally.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of it.
How does that feel?
Ready for another?
I'm okay.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you
How
from
many
your
of my
chains.
moves disappear among the sea of butterflies? Illusions of the past.
All better now?
Zoning out. I can help. Ready?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support. I'll contain them.
What a headache.
Something for everybody.
That hurt.
Oops.
That hurt.
I can breathe easy
Time
again.
is calculated.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Not so fast.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Feeling a little dizzy?
Oh, I needed her to kill me.
See you later.
Time for a shot. All better now? Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
zoning out. I can help. Ready?
Time for some sword play.
Take it off. Hey.
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Please do one round. One round. Thank you. I couldn't fight her 2 rounds.
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here.
Please do. Take me
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushun, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for a postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand. What the actual heck is she saying?
I don't know, but I like it.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. fashion for hundreds of Amber eras.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye. You really are enthusiastic. No wonder Jing Yuan told me to give you errands.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka.
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient.
Okay. We trust you. I think I offended someone again. Hey, are you on her side? I just wanted to remind her not to break her promise, that's all.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy. I don't know how to deal with people like that.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum. That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
What's going on with him?
What is that?
Everybody stay back!
Oh shit, it's Miles.
Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
What a headache.
We have the upper hand. Inputting commands.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart!
Now time.
Don't mess with me!
Commencing support. Is that an... That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount. Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the law school are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as... we will be distributing... Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here. I heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened. I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Law Fu. And I'm a civil servant. The General hired me. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Law Fu is a guest of the General. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think? Well now, you may not need it right now.
Excuse me, fella. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big shot.
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Baby. Talk to Pom Pom. Pom Pom. Gotta holler at your boy. I ain't been here in a while. Healing. That eye. 30. You. Mike, none of this shit. What is this? Defense. Oh, tripping. 2-piece defense. Ring form. Hand pool. Not 12. Wish me luck. Alright. See if we get lucky. Purple, that chance. or multi? Single or multi? Fuck it, multi. Oh! 4-star, baby. Ting Young. Ting Young. If I get Ting Young, this is a win. Fox Girl, come on. Ah! Shit, can we 2 here? Damn it! That's a good piece. Fuck. It's taking forever. Shit, that didn't give me that.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, I'm not getting that either. Daily. Mind if I do? The ultimate do the final blow. Easy. Rebuild this motherfucker over again. Physical damage. Push that. Okay. So he needs. Needs the other gear. Fuck! Damn, it's attack. I can't switch that out. Need to switch her shit to that one too. Fuck. Oh hell no! I didn't read the first one. Yeah, that's not cool. Need the farm gear. here for them.
Don't mess with me!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next?
I'm fine.
Swords descend! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Lend me your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next?
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stand down.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next? Swords descend! Lend me your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next?
I'm fine.
Lend me your strength. Who's next?
Only got one. I was supposed to use the ultimate in the fight. The ultimate, take a photo. Okay.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Blade and flight! I can breathe easy again. I'll end your misery. Commencing support. Ready for another?
Time for a shot. That's better.
Thanks. Who's next? What a headache. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Dailies are complete. Let's fucking go. Easy days all the time.
Huh? Go.
Wanna spar?
Huh?
Good place to stop for now, though. This is gonna be nothing but side missions. See? Side mission. Good place to stop. Jedi survivors.